fill in today right here. I'm going to be testing out the Iron Golem that you can get on the Metal Grid to see how good the survivability is. Now, I do want to throw out an apology right here in the middle because I did kind of get called out by in comments and different people in the community or whatever that this Iron Golem would not survive anything. It would suck. It would be worthless. You couldn't use it. Now, the reason I'm apologizing is because in my last video I stated it. It sounded like I was saying it as a matter of fact that it was going to be awesome and change the entire game. What I meant was that was my initial reaction. That's what I was kind of thinking. It was a thought. I didn't test it out. So my opinion and thoughts could be wrong. So this would be the actual testing out exactly what it will do. I did take that video down because I worded it so poorly. Now, the good thing about having the Insight Iron Golem right over here, if you see my mercenary, he's rocking in Infinity. So I got Infinity and Insight and Cold Aura and Flickering Flame for the Fire Resist Aura. So we're rocking a quad Aura Sorceress right here with Energy Shield. So I do know it's kind of a long intro with caveats and all that kind of stuff, but I have changed my mind a little bit on this particular Iron Golem. With this particular build I'm doing here, this Nova Sorceress, Energy Shield, Infinity stuff, I believe this is a good use case for it. I don't believe anymore after hearing what everybody has said. People that are very, very intelligent in the community know a lot about Diablo 2, probably way more than I do. What they thought, and the more I thought about it, there are only going to be certain instances where I believe this is going to be an upgrade and better for the character, and this right here is one of them. Let's go ahead and jump into the Chaos Sanctuary here and test her out. I'm just going to go ahead and be seal popping because when you do that, you're encountering one champion group essentially of each type of monster, so you're going to get a good example from each and every one of them how well it does on what. So of course we got to come out here. You see it set the players 1 difficulty last here. We're going to battle order up. Unfortunately, not a great CTA. Use your frozen armor, use your energy shield, and actually I can go ahead and pop Nova on this one. I just have 1 point into it because of the gear. I have 22 to there, up to 5k damage almost. It's just supplementary damage, doesn't help you out. Now hit the Grand Vizier pack, and as you may know, they're inherently immune to lightning, so they could take a little bit longer than it normally probably looks like it should here on this particular pack, but just remember they're immune to lightning, so their resistance only gets so low when you actually hit them with that Infinity. We're going to go ahead and up here with the next pack. And remember, this is a dangerous pack down here. Sometimes, not particularly for me, but we'll go ahead and slap them down. Go over here and hit Infector. And then we're just doing seal pop, so we're not really worrying too much about that. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with Static real quick and Telly Stomp him. Oh, I missed the button on attacking. So my mercenary did take a little bit of damage because with quick cast, sometimes it doesn't quite work exactly right, and that's what I'm using here. But you see they're A-okay. I am technically poisoned. I am losing a little bit of life, but it's not really that big a deal. We'll just Telly Stomp Diablo. I won't even static him. I'll just use the Nova in order to show you that fire there can do quite a bit of damage to your mercenary and stuff like that. I teleported to the other side so he wouldn't get ripped. So that is important to note. That fire, no matter what you do, that will hurt your guys out, so get out of it. So there you go. Down in no time. Let's go ahead and hit that at Players 3 difficulty. Alright, we'll go ahead and Grand Vizier's pack here. And as you might know, they are actually immune to lightning inherently. So the Infinity will break that I have on my character here. Down they go. So it is slightly slow just because they are immune to lightning. Some of the other monsters, which you can see, let's go ahead and get a good pack. Here's some of the other mixture of them here. They get slapped down mega quick, but because of the inherent lightning resistance, lightning immunity, on Grand Vizier it takes a second. Now we got Lord DeSace's group. Can be ever so slightly dangerous over here, so do with that what you will. He's slapped down mega easy though. And here we go. We've got over here, I forget his name, Infector, Defector, whatever his name is. Go ahead and hit him down. Hopefully he's not immune to lightning, and there he goes. You look at the health. No problem here on the health on these guys. My mana did get down, but look how fast it regenerates. Absolutely bananas. And we'll go ahead and hop over here. Look, these numbers are not high. They're not even high. But your mana regenerates so fast, you have like no issue at all. So I'll just go ahead. I won't even static. I'm just going to hit them with the Novas, and you can look at the speed here. Static will obviously chop off big chunks like you know. You see their health did not even flinch or waver. So that was Players 3 difficulty right there. Let's go to Players 7 difficulty now. Same deal as the other ones. CTA up. Exact same stuff, exact same build. Now, as I am telling out here, I will mention I have tested this a little bit, and you can get into some dangerous spots when you're on the Players 7 difficulty, especially since these guys, he's immune to lightning. That's unfortunate. Can you please teleport? Thank you. My mercenary or my Iron Golem took a little bit of a heat there. There is a little bit of a slow kill speed over here, as you can see, because they are immune to lightning. Grand Vizier was immune to lightning. He got broken, so down he goes. But you see the health is okay. It's okay. It's not bad on that particular pack. I'm not staticking any of these so far, you see. Just hitting things with the lightning. So, took down that one. Let's go ahead and move over to Sace. Clear out a little bit of room over here. Why not? You're going to be killing all these monsters along the way, I would guess. See, the health is sitting pretty still there on the Act 2 mercenary that I got. Don't want the Iron Golem to get ripped. Over here, the Sace's group can be dangerous, but they get killed so fast. The danger's not fully there. You can see, once again, I do want to point out the health from time to time, because that's the thing that kind of get called out the most. The mercenary's down a little bit. The Iron Golem is doing better even. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, I'm always going to want to hit these guys with a very, very long range static here. And I play it a little bit safer than I do with some of the other ones. I got to clear that out. And you see that the Iron Golem is getting hurt quite a bit here on the player's 7 difficulty. My mana is actually getting knocked down a little bit here. You can see it does regenerate incredibly fast, though. You've seen the danger there with the Iron Golem. That's one of the reasons why I'd say not to make this out of something expensive. So even on player 7 difficulty with this Nova, you can bring your Iron Golem even into the Chaos Sanctuary. It is a little bit dangerous, and as you can see, it's not exactly the fastest boss killer, but... And look how slow he is now. Diablo trying to move, and down he goes there. So as you've seen, players 7 and 8 can be a dicey proposition with the Iron Golem, and in order to keep him alive, I did have to do a little bit of goofy stuff that I'm going to show you with the mercenary's gear. I had to have a flickering flame over here, which I did mention. That fire resist aura keeps him alive way better. It definitely saves him in certain situations, and because of that, then I need to get my life leech and resistance, which is mandatory on an Act 2 mercenary somewhere. So I have this goofy bone flesh with an rune in it in order to get life leech and the 15 res that then caps this out, and I get 5% life leech from the armor. So it's a little bit goofy stuff, so you can't just throw it on any character. It kind of needs some specific stuff to help him survive, and even at that, the 7 and 8 players difficulty, it was a little bit dicey, as you've seen. So final thoughts, is the survivability there on the Iron Golem? Could it be used on every single character and it's going to change the way they're all played? It does not appear so. The people that said it was not was right, but it is usable in certain circumstances, such as this one, like the lower players 1, players 3, to get your infinity on your Nova Sorceress, to get out there and slaughter even faster. Then you don't have to chug mana potions. You don't have to worry about taking potions and stuff. On the lower players difficulty, you can get out there in the Chaos Sanctuary and do pretty darn good with this survivability on the Iron Golem anyways. The Nova Sorceress already slapped and wrecked, so it's kind of like the Infinity Nova Sorceress, except you could stack a ton of Magic Find on it now because you don't need that mana gear in order to get the survivability out of Energy Shield. So I think this is an upgrade on the Magic Find Nova Energy Shield Sorceress, but there's only going to be niche kind of individual small instances where this Iron Golem is really going to shine like it does on this particular one.